Hey guys, welcome back to another Digimon video. In this one, we're going to talk about Digimon ReArise. And previously, whenever this game was announced, I reported on it, and there was a mistranslation on it, and they were calling it ReArise, but it's actually ReArise. So keep that in mind going forward. That's the name of this game. Now, if you guys are not already aware, this is the upcoming in 2018 in Japan. We don't know if that means it'll come globally upon launch, a simultaneous launch. A lot of games nowadays do that, especially if there's a market for it. Now, Digimon has been pumping out a lot of games, a lot of content on different platforms. So hopefully that means that this game will have something like that, because I really don't want to deal with having to go through translations and stuff. But as of right now, we don't know exactly the day. We also don't know if that means it's going to get a global release. But this one was said to be more in line with Digimon World, the original trilogy on this game. I believe there was a trilogy, but just the original. Actually, I think there was 4 games, but either way, you know what I'm talking about, the original Digimon PlayStation games. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the in-game screenshots. So first and foremost, we're going to read the post. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and we're over on Gematsu.com. Bandai Namco has released the first screenshots and launched their teaser website for its newly announced Digimon ReArise for smartphones. Yes, like I said, this is a mobile game. This will not kill off Lynx or anything like that, as far as I know. The thing about Lynx is that it's really weird, because the global version is literally like a year and 8 months behind the Japanese version. So it's tough to say if the Japanese version, which has been running basically for almost 2 years, if that got shut down today, if that would affect the global version. Don't know. But either way, I imagine it would, just because the servers and stuff. But anyways, this game shouldn't affect that. They can run simultaneous games. The Digimon ReArise official Twitter account is also giving away signed papers by Agumon voice actress Chika Sakamoto and Gabumon voice actress Mayumi Yamaguchi. To participate, simply follow the account and retweet this tweet. I'll leave this down below if you guys want to participate in that. A lot of times with this Japanese stuff, they know that there's an audience outside of Japan, but they will still only reward a Japanese winner. They're not going to send it out of state and all that stuff. Typically, I just know that from other games whenever they do giveaways and stuff, like for Dokkan and stuff. Digimon ReArise is a friendship evolution RPG that mixes new characters illustrated by Katsuyoshi Nakatsuru with familiar Digimon as they face against Spiral, a mysterious power that suddenly appears. The development team describes it as both the adventure story of tamers and their Digimon, and looking after and training Digimon at any time. It will launch in Japan in 2018. So there's a few things that we have. So we're going to go ahead and check out their website. We're going to look at the screenshots. And we're going to go over to their Twitter, which I believe there are going to be some screenshots over on the Twitter as well. I really like the animated background. So they just linked to their Twitter now. It's just a teaser site. There's nothing really going on here. We're going to go to the Twitter in a moment. That's just their Twitter feed and stuff like that. And they also talk a little bit about the specs of the game and what platforms it'll be on. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's their teaser website. And we're going to go over to the Twitter. I actually want to see what the newly announced thing is. Is this a link to the previous time? Yep, a link to the previous announcement. I already went over this. Now, they said that this game was kind of similar to, and they talk about how it was referred to as Digimon ReArise, like I said earlier, but it's ReArise. But they talk about how the game would be similar to Digimon World right here. While scans of Digimon ReArise have yet to surface, our source describes the game style as close to Digimon World and the Digimon Town as something like Animal Crossing. So we'll see that here in a second, but it's going to be basically a cross between those two. And if we go over to their official Twitter, and we can see some of the images that they have in game. Here's an image directly from the game. So that's pretty cool. Just like Digifarm, if you will. I don't know what this would be called other than Digifarm, but yeah. So that's pretty cool. It looks awesome. Elecmon, and look at Patamon. Freaking eating. That's awesome, man. This is definitely going to be a lot different than Lynx, man. It looks a lot different than Lynx. It's going to be seems like it's going to be a lot more in-depth, right? And here's a screenshot of those guys there having some interactions. And then here's Agumon. He looks like his friendship just went up. That's pretty cool. This reminds me a lot of some of the older Digimon games, which is why I guess they're, implementing the Digimon World feel, right? And of course, most recent iteration of the Digimon World series was Next Order, which I forgot earlier when I was talking about the original trilogy / 4 copies. And then there's the icon. So Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're new. That's the Digimon ReArise. Again, no official release date or anything like that. All that we know is that it is going to be a very fun game. It looks very fun. And since it's a mobile game, you can already see that they've got their in-game currency here at the top. They've got the stamina right here. They've got the bit, which I assume is going to be, just like its name implies, the bit, basically the money. And then these are stones. It's going to have the gacha mechanic, meaning that you're going to need these stones or whatever, these red gem things, to do some pulls. So hopefully it's a lot more gracious with giving that stuff out than Link's is. You know, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.